shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, right back to ETN. 40 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. Moore now on the return. And the Colts force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10.
Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. It certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
2nd down and 4.
In motion comes the tight end left.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
Back deep for Jacksonville, the dangerous Jamal Agnew.
Fielded at the 33. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They're working with safety, and it's hard
some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double zero, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence will throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Juju Brents.
And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. The Colts take over first.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Second down, here's Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And bulldozing his way through. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
They go play action with Richardson. A throw for Pittman is intercepted.
There he goes, left side.
Down to the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling court for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now it's Richardson.
Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Richardson going to move him around. And now an audible here into something else. 1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
So this, a great matchup here in Indy. You get a divisional game right out of the gate. But Charles, what do you see in store for these two teams in 2023?
Indianapolis trying to get themselves reestablished as a playoff team, but they've kind of hit the reset.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce,
57 yards.
and the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point by Gaines, up and good. We are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First catch for the man who led the Jags in catches a year ago, and it's a Jacksonville first down.
Heard a few naysayers talking when the Jaguars signed Kirk to a massive 4-year deal, but you don't hear many of those voices anymore. Not after over 1,100 yards and 84 catches. He's living up to the contract, and a good pickup there for a first down.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Man open, here is Jones. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
Straight ahead, Etienne. 56 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence.
The left side completion to Jones. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 15-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Etienne up the middle.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 2nd down, Lawrence.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. The kick by McManus is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
All right, now let's get in that end zone.
Richardson throwing on first down. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Now Richardson. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime,
and the ball is free. Taylor lost it.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
all I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it.
The turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Keon Crossett.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
On play action, Lawrence.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. And completes it to Kirk over the middle.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And down inside the 15 he goes. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
A shotgun snap and again to ETN.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
The deuce is wild here. Second down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock.
Caught on the right side by Jones. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll set up second and goal.
ETN diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point from McManus is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Michael Pittman,
61 yards.
and the Colts are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it leads down to the field goal, 17-14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 75 yards.
And the Jaguars will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
McManus's point after is good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Off play action, Richardson.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Richardson looking to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Jaguars will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Now Lawrence to throw. This ball caught by Strange.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
It's a gain of 35. First down, Jacksonville.
Come on, guys, what are you doing?
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
They go play action with Lawrence.
This is caught, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Where that came from? Where that came from, baby! Thank you.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Go, champ. Go, champ.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his...
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition,
They got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so